Sir Peter Soulsby, who's Leicester Mayor. He joins me now. Sir Peter, what will it take then for you and your colleagues to decide that you need to put in lockdown? Good morning.
Good morning. I think perhaps the first thing to say is I'm very angry and very frustrated this morning because the 9 o'clock meeting has been cancelled.
By whom? By whom, Sir Peter?
By the government officials who were due to be meeting with us. What I've had instead is at 4 minutes past 1 this morning, it arrived in my inbox, is a copy of their actual recommendations for Leicester. And it's been briefed over the weekend, very dramatically. There was going to be this lockdown in Leicester. Actually, what apparently they're considering, according to this report, is that they extend for 2 weeks the present level of restrictions after the rest of the country has them lifted on the 4th of July, which is obviously a very different situation. But even that, when I look at their reports, they have done over the last few hours, is not justified by any of the figures that they've let us have. They have incredible frustration in getting figures out of them. They dumped a first load on us last Thursday after weeks of asking. And as I say, 4 minutes past 1 this morning, I finally find out what they really are considering for Leicester. And when looking at the report, realise that there's very little substance in it.
And for a point of clarity, Sir Peter, has the meeting been rescheduled or cancelled completely?
Oh, I guess it's been rescheduled. I mean, I've just been told it's not on this morning. My guess is they will have to talk to us at some time. But I have to say that if they're talking to us on the basis of this report, they're talking to us on the basis of something that is obviously hastily cobbled together, incredibly superficial, and clearly based on a misunderstanding or a failure to understand the city. I mean, I gather a group of officials came here for a day visit and talked to a few people and then went back and cobbled this report together. But that's not the basis for sensible policy making about the very considerable dangers of this virus.
Do you think Leicester needs a lockdown, Sir Peter?
Well, certainly not on the basis of the figures that they've so far provided us with. I mean, I've been saying to them, provide us with the figures. If it's necessary, of course we'll do it. I would do anything to protect the people of Leicester from the virus if it was necessary. But they have to demonstrate to me that it's necessary, and I have to demonstrate to the people of Leicester that it's necessary. And they've failed absolutely to do that so far.